Hello there, it's Glurmit here. Every time I do that, I kind of cringe a little bit. I'm sure you guys are the same. Guys, it's cold, that's why I'm wearing the robes, and I thought I'd use it to do a bit. Guys, thank you so much for the 35 likes on the last free-to-play episode. It's amazing. You guys are truly amazing people. I've also had lots of great comments from lots of people, members, subscribers, everyone, saying how much they enjoyed the first episode, which is amazing. I would love to say there's a like goal for this episode, however there won't be, so any like you give is just going to be out of you guys' generosity and towards helping the channel grow, because we're not going to do bonus episodes for the bonus episodes, because time is of the essence, guys, and I don't have enough time to be able to do bonus. What I will say is the next episode will go live on Friday, and that one will have another like goal, which means that you can always be getting those 2 episodes a week. Guys, I thought I had a lot of footage last time out, and it actually turns out that I might as well have not had a lot of footage. Yeah, there was a lot to do, and this is only half of the week. Don't forget that one, guys, because we've still got one more episode to come. Now, when we start this episode, I think I'm like level 47, 46, something like that. I did a little bit off camera, like before bed and stuff. And when we finish this recording, I'm now level 70. And you will see from the title, and maybe from the thumbnail, there's 2 real things we're talking about today. We're not going to be talking about fleets today, guys, because I'm going to wait until we get the Zeta mats unlocked, and then we'll be talking about fleets. Because a lot of people were asking me about that. But all I'll say is, spoiler alert, guys, you're basically given the exec ships for free, so you only have 1 star level to farm all your ships. There's a bit of a problem I'm encountering, and it's actually something that, because I haven't done a free-to-play account in so long, and even though you know all these things, when you come to actually apply, your knowledge, or when you actually come to farm, or whatever you're going to do, there are some problems that can be encountered. One of them, guys, is you actually level up too quick now. This is my genuine, wholehearted opinion. So we left off the last episodes putting a little bit of gear into gun guns because we was giving them for free, and I still think that's a great idea. They've been clearing every galactic war for me. The only one I haven't been able to clear was actually against a full gear 7 or 8 bad batch, which was ridiculous. When it came up, I was like, whoa, how am I supposed to beat this? I took 1 turn and then they just true damaged me, and I don't even know if they even true damaged me. I don't think they had the ability unlocked, but they still just stunned me and ruined my life, ruined my day. So other than that, we've been clearing nice and easy. Getting them to gear 6 was not a gear investment, so I haven't taken anything away from other teams, other characters. But we have a bit of a dilemma here, guys. Like, I'm leveling up too quick. Like, I unlocked mods at level 50. I am now level 70, and guys, I kid you not, I have not 3-starred a single mod mission. Now, there's 2 sides to this story. The first is, you're not really losing anything compared to before, because your speed, your progress is that much quicker, right? That you're still getting the benefits of the speeding up of gameplay, whereas before it would take you like a few weeks, maybe even a month to get, up until the point where you're getting mods consistently. Now you can get there in like 3 or 4 days. So there is a difference there. However, it just feels like wasted potential, guys. And as someone who's always campaigned and promoted the idea of you can fight against people who were hyperdrive bundles before, because they speed through level 85 but they don't get any mods, and then you have that time before you hit level 85 to get good mods. You just can't really do that anymore, which isn't a bad thing, but it is something that is slightly irritating to me. So what I've actually been doing is I got there and I was like, okay, I need 5-star characters in order to do the challenges, which is obviously the mod challenges. And you do get given some Phoenix to you, and you do get given some other characters, but they're not 5 stars, they're like 3 or 4 stars at max. And I don't really want to go for Phoenix early on, because it doesn't really tie in with my plan. I know Phoenix are a great team to go for, but at the moment it's not on my list of things to do. We're trying to make sure we are setting the roads ahead if that makes sense. We're trying to make sure we have the right teams at the right time. And Gungans were literally given to us, so again, guys, we're not going out of our way to do anything with them. We're just gearing up what we was already given. And I need to gear 6, and I have enough gear to take characters to gear 6, so that's not an issue. So then I was thinking, well, I'm also kind of getting to the point where I'm leveling up so quick, I just don't have credits, because you're spending them so much on loads of different resources in the game. And I was actually struggling to do the light side and the dark side missions. So then I was thinking to myself, well, what's the solution here? So Hondo came to mind. Hondo is a very early accessible character. And Hondo is very, very good. Hondo is a neutral character, guys, which means you can use them in a light side node, a dark side node. You can use them wherever you want. And yeah, it took me, I think, 2 days of recording to 5-star my Hondo. And he is the only reason I can farm any mods at all. You'll see at the end of the video, spoiler alert guys, this is a long one. I tried to tell you guys last time, there's so much footage to do that the videos will be extremely long, and lots of you said, Glurmit, we want the long video, so here you go, here's a half-an-hour video. If you like this one, and this one, here's the like goal guys, and I said I won't do one, but if this video gets, I don't know, 70 likes, maybe the next episode's going to be over an hour long. I don't think you guys would actually want that, but if you do 70 likes, then why not? We'll make an hour-long episode, because there's just so much footage. I think, yeah, since I've had this account, I've already got 17 hours of game time on it, which is ridiculous when you consider that we've only got 2 videos out so far. So it just goes to show how much there is to do for new accounts. So yeah, I've now got Hondo unlocked. As of the ending of the video, he is actually gear 8. And that is also really good for me. And you can see as I'm scrolling through, these journey rewards are just insane for leveling up. And this is why you level up so quick. And the other thing that's really, really insane, guys, is like I said, you're given the ships for free. I already have Vader's TIE Fighter, TIE Advanced. I already have the regular TIE Fighter. I have Slave 1. I have the TIE Bomber. All of these at 4 stars. You're also given a Rebel Fleet at 4 stars. You're also given the Mace, Ahsoka Anakin at 4 stars. Which does raise the question of when, if possible, you would actually be able to fit General Skywalker into a farm. Because I do think that's now something that maybe we consider. I mean, we're still going to stick to the farming plan to the T, but maybe if there's an opportunity that does arise, who knows, maybe we unlock him at some point in the foreseeable future. But there's just so much you can do now. I do think it's very good with the changes they've made. The issue I'm having is you seem to unlock this stuff before you can actually complete it. Because before, you would get to level 50 and you already have 5 or 6 characters at gear 6, gear 7, and that's enough to do it. Whereas now you just don't have that ability. And again, we could go back to the whole Phoenix thing. You are kind of giving them unlocked. That is true. But you still need to take them from 3 stars to 5 stars, or it does take time. And I mean it when I say it, guys. We are trying our best to unlock characters, and it's just not happening. We're not getting them quick enough. That may also be because I have been really, really busy at work this week, and I haven't been able to get on for each of my store refreshes, so that's also down to me. In terms of what I've actually been prioritizing from these stores, we've been prioritizing Boba Fett. I know you get some shards for him, but I want to get him to 7 stars nice and early so we can ignore him, at least for the starring up. We've been prioritizing some Tarkin there, because the Executrix is going to be our main fleet for the beginning of the game. So I want to make sure he's nice and ready. Guys, this was me just testing out because it's been so long since I've played a brand new account. I couldn't remember if the 1-dot mods made any difference to ship stats, and they don't. Yeah, so don't do that. It's just a waste of time. I leveled up loads of 1-dot mods and everything for that. I could have probably looked it up in the guide, but yeah, it does nothing. And yeah, like I said, guys, everything is just speeding up so quick, and we get to the mod battles, and I just can't beat it. And you're seeing literally the footage here, guys. I'm trying my best. I'm at a massive credit crunch, and whatever we're doing is literally impossible to beat these missions. I tried protection mods. I tried just any mods I had available to me on Hondo, because Hondo is going to basically auto it. And I am now at the point where Hondo can auto it, but obviously he's on his own, so you're not going to be able to, go away with it with a 3-star. It's literally impossible. But the nice thing here, the benefit here to having Hondo, is he can essentially solo any node. Unfortunately, I have learnt tonight, or this morning when I was getting the last bits of footage, I was doing my fleet climb on my main account and starting Conquest on the main account. Guys, there's so much to do this week. Free to play, Conquest, TB, you name it, there's just so much to do. And I was getting it all done on the main account as I was doing this. I had this on auto on the second screen. And I looked back and I was like, oh my god, Hondo lost. Yeah, he can auto it, but on certain waves, you need to take it off and just make sure he's not doing anything stupid with regards to targeting certain characters. Just a quick mention, guys, at the end of the video, like with every video we're going to be doing in this series, I'm going to be showing an in-game look at the account, and then I'm also going to be showing the Hot Utils look at the account. I did mention it last video, but I just want to re-clarify. I'm not going to be showing mod scores. I mean, we may mention it throughout certain videos, especially when we have videos that are targeting mods specifically. However, I'll be honest, guys, I do not like the idea of mod scores. I do say this as someone who used to have a very, very bad mod score on the main account a few years ago. It is now much better than it used to be. But what you'll find with mod scores is they're not really a good indication of how good the mods are on an account. Because for the most part, a mod score is based on the 15 speed or higher mods on the account, and then the 20 and 25s, but obviously they have higher scaling, but it doesn't actually account for the 10s to 14s, right? And I've said this before in streams, honestly guys, the most important mods for an account is the 10s to 14s, because if you can get 10 characters with 15 speed mods, that's great, but that's 10 characters who are fast. But if you can get 20 to 30 characters, all with 10 speed mods and a speed arrow, that's way more beneficial compared to having those 15s and then some subpar mods like 7 and 8 speeds. But they don't actually influence mod score. So that's why I like looking at the Hot Utils version instead, because I do think it's a better indicator. The other thing you can fall into the trap of seeing is sometimes people have really good mod scores, but what they're doing is every 14 speed mod they're slicing. And that could be a crit chance primary, tenacity primary, an offense mod, it could be a potency primary on a tenacity mod, you name it, it could be something a bit funky, a bit weird. That's not really good mods. So I'm going to show the Hot Utils version so you can actually see the progress between each tier of the mods we're actually unlocking. Hey guys, look at that, I'm getting some Discord DMs. Anyways, we'll turn the phone off so we can concentrate more on the video at hand today. So in terms of the fleets, going back to that, we now have obviously TIE Bomber, we now have Vader's ship, we now have Tarkin, and Executrix is up and running a little bit. Obviously the nice thing here is once the ships are 7-star, you no longer have to wait for the events to come around, they're all the time, so you can do them each day, which is amazing, because the sooner we get a 7-star capital ship, the better. I haven't really decided to farm any of the first order guys, you just don't really need to anymore. Again, it goes back to the fact that we're speeding up too fast. When we come around to the Zeta event next episode, I'll be talking more specifically about fleets and how we're aiming to do it. All I will say is it may be some bad planning on my end, and not necessarily from the farm perspective, but just from my in-game management, because I didn't realize, even though I knew he was going to be leveling up quick, I didn't realize how quick he was actually going to be leveling up. But maybe, you know, looking back, we could have done some things differently. Unfortunately, you just level up so quick that, yeah, guys, just to clarify, once you get to like level 60, you get a bunch of challenges, and each challenge, which takes like 2 minutes to do, will level you up 1 to 2 times. Look at how can you farm characters fast enough to do this? Because hard nodes, you can't just keep refreshing. You're not going to have enough crystals. Cantina nodes, we're actually making some good progress on, so it's kind of irrelevant here. And then obviously the stores, there's only so many times you can use the currency. So it is really difficult to keep up to date with the farms, but they are coming along pretty well. So we've spoken a little bit about fleets. We've spoken a little bit about mods. You guys are probably waiting to hear about the characters. So obviously Hondo is now gear 8 at the end of the video, you're going to see, and he's 5 stars, and we're not going to take him any higher. I will 7-star him because he's so easy to do, but not just yet. I'm not going to take him to relic or anything that's absolutely crazy, but I might float with the idea of gear 11, gear 12, because I do have an idea for a cheap and accessible free-to-play friendly defensive team, which would be quite a cool video in the future. So do keep your minds out and your eyes open for that one. Then in terms of other characters, we've done Quebec is almost 4-star. We are doing 1 refresh a day on his node because I want to get it done nice and early. That's only, I think, 25 crystals, so it's not too bad. You do get a reasonable amount of crystals each day. I think I get like almost 120 from doing my dailies, and then you get 50 odd from doing Galactic War. So we're fine to do a refresh there. I do want to get Quebec nice and early. From the fleet energy, at the moment we're farming Merrin, because she's an Assault Battle Team character for Night Sisters. She's a very early node, but once she's farmed, I'm going to be pivoting towards either IG-12 or Aiden's ship. We're going to do one of those two. The benefit of doing Aiden's ship is it is going to make our Empire fleet that much better. Empire is the main fleet we're going for, other than Executor, because you're going to get all the ships given to you, and you're going to do them all anyway. We could do a Rebel fleet. Obviously, we do have the Rebel Y-Wing, we do have the Ghost and everything else, but there's just no real benefit right now to doing that, because ships are expensive to level up. So I'm going for Empire first because you need them for the unlock of Executor, and obviously you don't need the Rebel ships for that. Padawan Obi-Wan, we did stop the farm for a couple of days to do Hondo, but he's almost 5 stars, and as of today we are finally on the Master Qui-Gon farm. So we're actually making some good progress from Cantina farms in general and those Jedi farms. Mace Windu is going to be 7 stars by tomorrow, I want to hope. So that will be really nice. And then obviously we have Jedi Anakin already, but we're not really farming him. Again, in a later video I'll actually go over who I'm buying and who I'm prioritizing in each of the stores, but at the moment it's just not something that I want to talk about in today's video, because today's video is not focused on those ideas and those topics. You can see really the power of the Gungans, by the way, in the background here, guys. They have been amazing for me in Galactic War, and like I said, they were basically free to invest in. I did decide, that I am going to take them up to Gear 7. The reason for this is there's no Kyrotech needed for that. Gear 7's reasonably accessible these days. I am now in a new guild, so thank you to everyone who offered me a place. I actually decided to go for a bit of a blend. The poll that I put up was very in favor of a smaller, more reasonable, more likely guild that you guys would also be finding. However, I didn't really have many offers from the really small guilds, so I went for in the middle. Yeah, thank you everyone to whoever gave me the offers for guilds. I wanted to go for a bigger one, like for the obviously progression of the account and everything, but it just wouldn't have flowed right with me, because obviously you guys know and I know that lots of people are going to be following along, and if I go into a really big guild, it just would have caused a mess down the line. So we did go for a bit of a smaller guild. They seem pretty chill. Unfortunately, I didn't get in before territory battles, so we don't get any rewards this week. However, once the raid rewards start flowing in, that's when the Gear 7s, 8s, 9s will be a lot more accessible. Again, this is the problem I've been having. I've been having a really big Gear 7 crunch at the moment. Not because Gear 7's hard to get, but it's because I've not been doing raids. The account's not even a week old at this point, guys. It's going to be a week old tomorrow. And yeah, it's just like, what do you do? Like, I can take the time and try and farm characters up, but I'm leveling up so quick, and Gear 7 is, you're going to need a few of the raid resources to get in there, or just the better gear. I think it's actually Gear 8 where you need raid resources, but raids obviously help give you those gears and the currencies to buy the pieces. And we just don't have access to them. We've not been doing raids. We've not had the account long enough to be doing that. So really, you're going to see there's a theme in today's video where I'm just complaining about how quick we're leveling up, which is kind of a nice complaint to have, because my complaint before was it took too long. I do really like the changes. I do think they're very good going forward, especially for player retention, player satisfaction, free-to-play friendliness, I guess. I don't know, guys, I'm running out of words here. But if you account for all those things, it does make a lot of sense. The changes are really nice. Honestly, there's just so much to cover, guys. I'm honestly kind of stunned for words today. Normally, I'm pretty good with talking for the channel and for the for the videos, but today there's just so much to cover and I just feel like I can't fit it into half an hour. So guys, you heard it here. Remember those 70 likes, hour-long video on Friday. Also guys, you will be well aware that because this is a bonus episode, it is getting uploaded alongside the regular content. Bonus episodes can come out any day of the week. It could be on a Thursday with a free to play on Friday. It could be on a Monday. It could be on a Sunday. It just depends on when I have the time to finish editing. What I've been doing is, for all the content, I'm just recording everything apart from maybe 1 or 2 hours in total a week, which I do either on my breaks at work or I'm doing just before I go to bed. And I don't want to record on my phone because it's a bit of a hassle to transfer the footage from my phone and reformat the size and everything else. So it's only when I'm at my PC I'm recording. But yeah, I mean, we're getting a lot of footage. We really are. And it's all kind of flowing really nice. Alright guys, so sorry for the long-winded video there. We are now moving into the in-game section of the free-to-play video today. My stores have just refreshed. I can show you a little bit of what we've been doing. If you're wondering why it's reloaded, it's because I used HotUtils to pull up the mod information before I recorded this section. I just want one really quick disclaimer. I am using one tool that is paid. I am not paying for it for this account. I'm paying for it for the main account. All I did was I linked the alt account to it, and that is HotUtils. And the only function I'm using, I'm not using it for modding or anything like that because I do feel like that would ruin the free-to-play experience. The only thing I'm doing on it is I'm using it to claim my ally points here. Which, to be fair, guys, when it comes to free-to-play, if you're that serious about not spending money, you could just download an auto-clicker and do it that way. So it's not taken away from the free-to-play experience in any way, shape, or form, but I just wanted to be very clear that's what we're doing going forward. So obviously I've been buying all of these each week, each day. From here, I have been going for Boba. I do just want to get him to 7 stars as quick as possible. And then from the guild one, we've not got any currency. That one, we've not got any currency. From here, obviously, the ships are the most important thing to be buying early on. I think I actually have some stuff to claim. Yeah, we have some of this, some Cantina Energy, and then we have a calendar as well. But yeah, it's been good, guys. I've been really enjoying this account so far. Like I said, we're now level 70. If I sorted by gear tier, this is what the account's looking like at the moment. Hondo's at gear 8. These guys are all gear 6. And then obviously these guys are uninvested in. You can see some characters are leveled up just for challenges, but most of these will be left at low gear and untouched. In terms of characters here that you can expect to see upgraded over the coming days and weeks, like I said, Gungans to gear 7 is a lock-in at this point. Quebec will go up the gear levels as quick as possible along with Mace. Boba Fett's going to go up. Padawan Obi-Wan's going to go up. Basically, any Empire pilot, we are going to be gearing up. That's why Tarkin, despite me not really liking him, I think there's better characters we could go for. I am leveling him up, getting some upgrades on his abilities, getting him starred up, everything else. Just because we're going to be using the Empire fleet the most. In terms of the ships we have, like I said, guys, you get a lot now. You really do. And I will have the next episode most likely, or the one after that. It just depends on when we do hit level 75. Because I don't know if we're going to hit it before the next recording footage session is done, because it's obviously 2 days away. But if we do, then it will be next episode. If not, then yeah, it will come, guys. So in terms of what we have at the moment, Ahsoka's 4 stars, Imperial TIE Bombers 4 stars, Imperial TIE Fighters 4 stars, Rebel Y-Wings 4 stars, Slave 1, TIE Advanced, Anakin's going up to 4 stars, Ghost Phantom. So you do get a lot of progress just given to you right here. So yeah, we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4 dark side ships done. There is a chance that we will have more done as well, but I'll be giving you guys the rundown and the breakdown of that as and when we get to it. In terms of characters we are farming at the moment, and to show you how they're going, obviously we are doing some Merrin farming. Where is Merrin? I saw her earlier. Merrin at 10 out of 25 at the moment. Obviously, we were given Bosk just from a challenge. I think we can also, yeah, 8D. I don't know if we can get to 8D just yet. Yeah, we need to get to level 76. So we can't start farming Bosk just like I couldn't remember what node he was on, guys. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, that's the account in game. It's looking pretty good. It is looking pretty good, and the progress we're making is insanely quick. I'm assuming the leveling up is gonna kind of slow down. I don't think it's gonna be, you know, 3 or 4 days until level 85. I reckon it's about 1 more week. So my aim is to be participating in the 2nd week of GAC for the next cycle of 3v3. Obviously, guys, just bear in mind, with an account like this, we're not going to be winning for a while, and I probably won't even show the GACs on stream. I mean, I can if you guys want to see it, but we'll be focusing on the main account. But over time, we will start integrating this in there as and when we find necessary. Alright, guys, just to wrap up the video, here is the mods and everything else. So you can see the guild I'm in is a 181 million GP guild, Bamfers of the Empire. Thank you so much for letting me come and join you on your adventures. GAC stats, we have none. Fleet rank, yeah, 587. Arena 699. At the moment, we have no mods of interest to look at, and nothing else here to look at. Again, like I said last time, guys, the first few episodes, there won't be much to look at for mods. But as time progresses and we actually start farming them, things will be coming along better. In terms of the mods we actually have, so we have this one here with 5 speed, this one here has 3 speed, this one has none, this one has 4, 4, 3, and none. I'm just keeping any 5-dot mod. I'm just straight up selling everything that's not. You may want to keep them, and for those of you who are following along, you may want to, you know, go and apply them to other characters. It will make your life easier. But for me, I don't want to be wasting resources on mods that I'm never going to use. Like I said, I tried the ship stats. It doesn't do anything, so there's no real benefit to me having those mods leveled up. Alright, guys, that is the end of the episode. I look forward to seeing you all on Friday for what may be a long episode, depending on if you guys get those 70 likes. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. It does help the channel a bunch. My name is Glurmit, and as always, guys, have a glurmin day.